Here we go now.
Magandang gabi muli sa inyo mga kaibigan. It's another Wednesday evening here at NEGOSSENTIALS, dito lamang sa The Boulder Channel. Ako po si Ellen Samano at makakasama niyo na naman ako muli kasamang ating mga guests for another hour tonight dito sa NEGOSSENTIALS, dito sa inyong collaborative Nego Kasosyo at dito lamang syempre sa The Boulder Channel. Tuloy po kayong muli mga kanegosyo, kasosyo dito sa NEGOSSENTIALS. Kami ang inyong online guide and partner sa pag-promote at pag-showcase ng iba-ibang businesses, local, big and small. Nagsisimula pa lamang o luma ng mga negosyo at sabay-sabay tayong ma-inspire, matuto, mag-enjoy sa mga kwento ng success, challenges at pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay at lifestyle ng mga negosyante, no? At makakasama natin ngayong gabi ang dalawang businesses, no, represented by the owners themselves dito lamang sa NEGOSSENTIALS. We are live syempre sa Facebook, sa Kubo at sa YouTube at mapapanood kami sa The Boulder Channel. Ang channel po ay The Boulder Channel. From delicate pieces that exude femininity to modern designs na pwedeng gamitin as stand-alone or layered, kung naririnig nyo yung mga style na yan sa larangan ng fashion, lahat ng hinahanap natin sa isang accessories business ay maaaring makikita natin at may offer nitong dalawang guests natin ngayon, dalawang fashionable and statement jewelry lines na makakasama natin sa Negossentials. Hindi na po tayo magtatagal ng introductions kasi napaka-exciting ng discussion na ito, lalo na sa mga kababaihan na may extra interest sa fashion, specifically accessories. From Boho Manila, we have the designer and owner, si Mai Nadres. Are you there now, Mai?
Yes. Hi.
Ayan, at kasama ni Mai, ang kanyang hari, si King Nadres, who serves as the business manager and of course co-owner din ng Boho Manila. Magandang gabi sa inyo, Mai and King.
Magandang gabi.
King.
Hi.
Thank you for being with us tonight. And I'll get back to you after we introduce our next guest also. Joining us as well tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the owner and also the designer of the company called and the brand called Mirth And Yift. Let's all welcome Miss May Samson Lalata. Hello, May. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you see me?
Right. Okay. Yes, May. Good evening sa'yo. Okay, so we have a King, we have a May, and we have a Mai. Isang greeting naman dyan, King and Mai, to our viewers.
Hi, good evening everyone. We're happy to be here and hopefully may ma-share kami sa inyo na matututunan nyo or magiging valuable para sa inyo.
Yeah. Thank you, King, ang hari ni Mai. And May, of course, let's greet our viewers tonight, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm May from Mirth And Yift. I'm so happy and very grateful for the opportunity and also meeting Ellen for Negossentials.
Thank you again for your time tonight. And yes, definitely, bawat isang negosyante ay mayroong na-share na unique experience, unique story sa ating mga viewers. That's why we have Negossentials as a platform to share those stories. Lalo na ngayon, napakaraming negosyanteng nakadiscover ng kanilang areas in the industry. Yung saan pala talaga ang gusto nilang lugar sa larangan ng pagnenegosyo. Yan ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon, So sisimulan ko na, guys, kasi very interesting ang ating industry that we're talking about. Fashion, specifically jewelry, the fine finds, ang sabi nga, ang napakagandang piraso ng jewelry. Yan bang mga suot ninyo ay produkto ng Boho at ng Mirth and Yift?
Oh, yours!
Pasilip nga dyan. Maunahin natin, Mai. Hindi ko natatanungin si King. Mai, pasilip nga na. A little closer nga. Gusto kong makita yung suot mong piece from Boho. From Boho Manila. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen.
This is actually my favorite.
Oh, look at that. Oh, so intricate. I can even imagine the work that went behind those little details there. Very nice. And of course, May, pasilip nga niyang iyong suot.
So I have a few things. I have my earrings. So this is the closer one.
So nice.
I have our new line of rings and pendants. And then the others later we'll talk about it.
Nice. So suot-suot ninyo yan ngayon. Ang lakas makaganda, hindi ba? Ayan. So ladies and gentlemen, you basically have an idea of what Boho Manila and Mirth and Yift are offering as accessories, hindi ba? And if I just open the discussion this way, since the pandemic, marami nang hindi nakikita-kita ng personal, hindi ba? And most of the time, ganito tayo magkita, Stomach and above na, di ba? And that is probably a very good opportunity to feature itong mga accessories na ito, hindi ba? Up close and nakababad sa screen. Is it something that you experience, in the field of fashion accessories, especially itong mga nakaraang buwan? Simulan natin sa inyo, King and Mai. Ano ang naging observation ninyo?
Yes, definitely. Nagkaroon ng interest ang tao this pandemic. At first, wala talaga. Nobody wants to open their Instagram, I think, for my experience and for monitoring it every day. And then it just kicked in recently. They ventured into bigger statements. Siguro kasi, Ellen, they're wearing masks. And sa Zoom, hindi masyado kita yung mga studs. So right now, we see that transition this 2022.
Oh.
That's the information. I can
Simulan
say
muna natin sa 2021.
Yes.
Pero meron pang 2 months. Pwede, 2021. May 2 months pa. May, anong masasabi mo doon? No? It's an observation, pero naranasan mo din ba ang pag-boom nitong accessories business na ito because of that change in our lifestyle?
Well, for Mirth and Yift, I would say even before the pandemic, the mother of pearl earrings, the flower ones, they were already a statement. I mean, we have had a couple of collaborations even before the pandemic. But probably I would agree with Mai that when the pandemic hit, the sales, for example, of the earrings, hindi naman nawala. I mean, the interest definitely is there. But I would say at least for Mirth and Yift, even before the pandemic, the mother of pearl flower earrings have always been our core product. Maybe I would say for the other categories that we were able to launch during the pandemic, it was an opportune time for us to introduce a whole new different range of products apart from earrings that really did well, even well at the time that we are in right now.
Oh, that's very good to hear. That's very good to hear, no? Kasi I heard that also sa mga businesses related to the face. I used to wear very, very light eye makeup. Pero ngayon, kailangan kapalan dahil nakikita talaga siya, no? Hindi ba? And I guess that's true for other products as well, no? Related to grooming and being more presentable. Designs ito, no? Mother of pearls. And then yung nakita ko kanina na product ng or design ng Boho, very intricate as well. Ikwento nyo nga sa akin, kayo ang designers, hindi ba? What inspired you? Ito ba yung interest ninyo ever since yung accessories? Sa'yo na muna ako magsimula, May.
Again, for Mirth and Yift, we now have, apart from earrings and apart from mother of pearl, other categories. We were able to venture into doing or into exploring other materials apart from mother of pearl. But since we're talking about earrings, for us kasi, when we started Mirth and Yift, the first product really was the one I'm wearing right now. We call it Camilla. Okay. So these are the earrings na makikita nyo, a bit irregular than a regular flower. The ones that you have actually is the rounded one. It's the second design, which is Belinda.
Nice,
so,
nice. Ikaw ba ang designer nito, May? Or you have other collaborators as well when it comes to design?
Okay, so ako talaga. So the inspiration really is because I've been working for the beauty industry for the longest time before venturing into Mirth and Yift. So I really like to see or dress up, probably really, use beautiful items, or interested in using earrings na kagaya ng meron kami ngayon. So the inspiration really dates back from when Mirth and Yift hasn't even started yet.
Yeah,
and
ikaw mismo.
Yeah, in terms of the design, it being, or Mirth and Yift being handcrafted, being handmade, it's all part of the story. So even before, when I was younger, I really like, doing trinkets, making trinkets, beads.
Yeah.
I started with beads, like with Boho. I also had a couple of beaded earrings when we were doing trunk shows and bazaars and stuff. Yeah. And then later on, we specialized into just doing the mother of pearl earrings. Also because moving forward, I really wanted a different line, not just earrings, but one that is geared towards, like, what you see right now is more bridal. Nice, so the inspiration was there because I've been working in the beauty industry for quite a while. So it really helped me into focusing on which category I want to be in when it comes to fashion. And then also the planning ahead is part of it. So we
Nice.
had to like remove the
Yeah.
other products that are not relevant to where I want to take Mirth and Yift to, and be able to
Focus.
segue the brand into
Yeah.
what.
Oh, that's nice. Ikaw ang may interest, ikaw ang enthusiast ng accessories at ikaw na rin yung designer ngayon, no? So talagang a part of you is found in every piece of your product. King and Mai, very interesting ang inyong ang dynamics niyo because you are a husband and wife
Yes.
tandem, partner, hindi ba? Sino ang talagang designer dito? I will be surprised kung si King, but that's a very welcoming surprise. Kung si King,
Yeah.
No, it's me. Everything
You are
is
the
on
designer.
Instagram. Yes, it's me. The brand is very very young, I would say.
Mm.
I don't think that nakuha ko yung the beadwork and everything nung bata pa ako. I really can't.
So bagong discovery yan, bagong interest yan sa'yo.
Yeah, I think so, yes. Pero mahilig ako talaga sa family namin. Ako lang yung OA sa accessories. It's true. And I love drawing. I was a preschool and head teacher for 10 years. So really, I thought I'm going to be doing that until I'm 64, teaching. I really love teaching kids.
Yeah.
But then, things change. Diba? You got married. That's joke lang. No, you got married.
You got a king for yourself and you became a queen. Okay.
And then there it started. Challenges. It just came on to us blow by blow. And then Boho Manila didn't just, happen.
Yeah,
It started from still what we adhere to. Is
Sweat,
just
blood, and tears.
Yes.
Okay. No, pero ikaw ang nagdi-design and that's out of your interest talaga sa big accessories, as you said. Sabi mo OA na accessories. Is that the signature design of Boho Manila, yung medyo sumisigaw, sabi nga, hindi ba?
Yeah, Boho Manila is really about happiness, Ellen. So every piece, even our darkest, even if my darkest color palette, there should be sparkle. So it could be small. For me, it was small na to. Pero it should be something about happiness.
Oh,
So
nice.
the color should
Nice.
have that.
Okay. Happiness. Magandang anggulo 'yan, At least that's your inspiration, Na-mention na ninyo na nung tinayo ninyo ito bilang business, hindi ito bed of roses. Hindi napakadali kahit na nag-e-enjoy kayo because this is your interest. You love wearing OA accessories.
Yeah.
Si May naman has been into it, 'di ba? The trinket since you were young. So, ini-enjoy niyo ito. But when it became a business, ikwento niyo sa akin yung experience niya. Simulan natin sa iyo, Mike, kasi naikwento mo na na hindi ito basta lang naging Boho Manila. Ano yung highlights ng inyong pagsisimula?
One is finding what the brand is truly about. So I was trying different things, which was wrong. I realized that it's wrong. Trying so many color palettes, trying out this and that, and then you just get lost. I'm just very thankful, May and Ellen, after how many months lang, bigla akong sinampal na naisip ko agad, no, it's wrong. What I'm doing, and he kasi he's with the fashion business for sinaunang panahon.
So yeah, kasi my family has been into fashion for about since 1970s. So
decades.
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 So it started from my lolo and lola pa. So we have our own factory in Quezon City, and so I basically grew up in the fashion industry, but never
nice.
Actually,
what is it? Related to accessories then o ibang ibang
So what I'm wearing is
apparel.
What we're producing. So it's the native costume, so it's barong. And actually yung lola ko yung nag-pioneer iba-ibang designs.
And then he pushed me
so pinush ko siya.
to go into the business, to open
I
Boho
see.
Manila.
Mhm.
And yun yung, kumbaga, I had to let go of my teaching career, and then I never knew na another one is about to open doors for us. So, and then slowly, yun.
Yeah, slowly. Ano yung slowly? May timeline bang nangyari? I mean, what's the timeline that you had to go through? Gaano kabilis, gaano, of course, that's relative, ano? Pero kayo, how long did it take you to finally, sabi mo nga, nag-experiment ka, no? Ang dami mong trinay. At in some cases, or maybe many cases, nagkakamali ka until you finally found it. How long did it take you to finally find the one? Not the king, ha? Yung Boho Manila. How long did it take you?
It's probably 45 months, Ellen. I can never forget that. It was before Catriona Grace win.
Oo.
Yun yung year na yun eh. That I started reading up, I started researching, you know, asking, parang nagkaroon ng persona. Nagkaroon ng tao sa buong Manila that I really need to understand per syllable kung sino ba si Boho Manila. So luckily, it just took me how many months? Like 4 to 5 months. And then I was blessed with knowing our very first artisan.
Yeah.
Nung nakilala ko siya, parang lalong umalab.
Umalab, nag-init. Okay.
Parang gano'n, Ellen. Lalo siyang lumakas.
Okay.
And then doon, after that, siguro 2018, after 2018, I really knew kung sino, ano ang gusto niya ni Boho Manila.
Nice. Oh, that is so inspiring. Kailangan muna magkamali at mag-search, ano? Parang may hugot yung mga statements ko. Kailangan mo mag-search, magkamali, hindi ba, mag-try until you really find out kung ano yung gusto mong maging. Medyo mas malayo ang pinaguhugutan mo eh. Mas mahaba yung iyong time, no, na you spent on the interest, no? At saka yung experience mo rin sa fashion industry. Ano ang pinagdaanan mo nung naging hindi na lang siya interest, business na ito? Ano yung wow, na-realize kong challenging part of this endeavor?
Well, Mirth is a relatively young brand. We only officially launched 2018, maybe younger than Boho Manila. But the interest definitely is way, way before Mirth and Yift came into life. I've been in the corporate world for maybe most of my career. And it was only 2017 when I started being a consultant instead of a full-time corporate individual. And then now it gave me the time for me to start Mirth and Yift. So relatively, we just, started 2018. The brand is a very personal brand to me. I really wanted each piece to be not the same as another piece. So even if you see the earrings of the same design or itsura or color, we always try to make it very personal in such a way that not only the earrings that we offer, most especially with the new categories that we have right now, statement jewelry for pendants and there you go, for pendants and also rings and earrings. And then we also did launch last year, I think around September only of last year, when we ventured into the cold porcelain bespoke bridal accessories.
Nice. So, ikakat kita ng kaunti dyan, ha? Ikakat kita ng kaunti dyan. Nung na-discover mo ng maging business ito at nalaman mo nga na marami palang pwedeng gawin, ano yung naging challenges sa iyo nung nagsisimula ka?
When I was starting, we were only doing bazaars and trunk shows. So it was really hard. It was just me, my husband, and my daughter doing everything. The setup, me, the designing, and the production. And then we were very also choosy on events that we want to participate in. Because even if we wanted to launch Mirth and Yift right away, of course, we have to think of the branding, where we want to take the Mirth and Yift brand down the road. So we have to be very picky on events, and we really just participated on events that has the type of market that we want to pursue or we want to offer our products to. So I think that is a challenge because if you really want to launch a brand and like grow it into thousands and thousands of followers in Instagram, then probably I would become like Mai, who gets lost in process, right? But now we only have a few thousands in Instagram, and I'm okay with that because the brand is a personal brand, and we really know our clients.
Good.
So
That's very nice.
for me, it's a challenge, and at the same time, I think because it's how the brand was built, we really wanted to be very curated. All of our cold porcelain pieces are made to order. We work with the client, especially if it's a bridal piece. We work with them. There are a couple of designs, about I think almost 40 designs that you can see in our website for cold porcelain. But each bride has a different request.
And you cater to the specific request.
They want more of this. They want, a different material. Again, these are challenges.
Then.
That's a challenge. These are challenges, but
to
one that we really welcome. We welcome it because it's part of being personal.
Good. And that sets you apart, hindi ba? That sets you apart as a designer, hindi ba? Because you really collaborate with your customers, right? But that's also a challenge that you go through on a day-to-day basis, I guess, dahil you don't just produce, no? You design.
The timeline is on top of it because making the cold porcelain pieces from scratch, we make our own clay, so we don't buy. We don't buy outside. I make my own clay because there's a certain consistency that I personally like.
Very nice. Okay. Since we're there, si Mind King, ang challenge nila yung searching for the right brand finally, di ba? Ikaw naman yung pagsisimula talaga sa maliit, hindi ba? Yung sariling sikap, ang sabi nga. But you were clear already on what you wanted, no? Yung paano lang makapasok sa market, yung you had to go through, hindi ba? Nung nagsisimula ka pa lang. Now, you already tackled yung yung style, yung designs, 'di ba? You already mentioned that Mirth and maipakita ko na rin ang Mirth and Yift ay very personalized, hindi ba? Ang the way you position it is almost catering to the individual taste of your customers, or kung hindi man individual, very few, no? Hindi ito pangkalahatan dahil personalized siya. Right before my eyes, nakikita ko kung anong itsura nitong mother of pearl na ito. I would say it's very feminine, it's very dainty. I would say that it's contemporary, no? Kasi ang mga perlas, 'di ba, normally associated ito sa medyo aging na age bracket, 'di ba, or mga older age bracket. But this is something that can be worn by the younger ones. Hindi naman ako yun, dahil nandun na rin ako sa aging. But this is, hindi ito mamimili ng edad because it's very contemporary. No, guys? Ayan, mahilig ko na pala si Mai sa ayan, mas makikita.
It's good that you mentioned that because we once had, clients asking me if pwede daw ba sa pwede daw ba sa parang nasa 40s to 50s because they feel that it looks like for matatanda. So then we showed them a couple of people who have worn it, and these are people who are in their 30s, in their 20s, bridesmaids, etc. So it's good that you mentioned that. It's really just for anyone.
It goes across different ages because classic pa rin naman ang perlas. No? So, and I guess that's a conscious effort on your part in building your brand, right? Okay. Punta ako ngayon sa sabi nga ay sumisigaw at mas malaro at mas happy, no? Or yung happy brand. Hindi naman mas happy. Hindi ibig sabihin yung iba hindi happy. Pero happy brand at happy designs naman ang nire-represent ng Boho Manila. Meron ka bang ibang sample dyan? Makikita natin how happiness actually is, ayan, okay. Paano nakikita ang happiness sa bawat piece of Boho Manila's product? Ibang-iba ito, May, ano? Iba naman yung approach ng Boho, di ba? Mike, bigyan mo ko ng sample ng happiness. Yung suot mo kasi,
ito.
oo, di ba? The presence of details alone is a happy it's a happy aspect of your designs. Pasilip nga. Siyempre, nakita ko na rin naman yung iba dyan. Pero, ayan. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Okay.
Suot ko nga siya.
Nakaka-happy yan, diba? The colors alone, magaan ba siya?
It is. It is lighter than your Skyflakes cracker. May commercial ng Skyflakes, yes. Even this one, this is our biggest.
Okay.
This is my
As
biggest.
in by size, it's
so
biggest.
far.
How big can you go? Can we
I can
see
go
it?
big.
Wow.
Because of the plant culture here.
That's huge.
No? It's really
That's huge.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can wear it the whole day.
Because
Definitely.
it's really light. So that's the bead
And
where
look at
me and my artisans make.
Nice.
Are these all handmade?
Yes.
Handmade. So I do the prototype first.
Uh-huh.
And then before pandemic, I used to do everything with my artisans side by side.
Mm-hmm.
So 2020
look at
was really a challenge. Nagkaroon pa kami ng iyakan bago nag-break yung announcement about COVID. But then, it's a challenge. And hindi lang naman kami nag-iisa dun sa nangyari na yon. So, I'm just really happy that we survived it. Through the intricacy of the designs, na-survive pa rin namin siya.
Very nice. The mere fact that you are here with us at NEGOSSENTIALS only, only means that, okay, the business is doing well, I guess. And look at the collection. It's growing and growing. And I would say, may inspirasyon ang inyong mga disenyo, hindi ba? Aside from you knowing who you are, a happy, colorful, big, no? Statement accessories. At yung isa naman ay classy at unique, very personalized with Mother of Pearl as the hero product, hindi ba? Kapag nagdidisenyo kayo, ito ang aking tanong bago tayo mag-break, ano ang inyong, kanina kasi tinanong ko na, no, paano kayo nagsimula, anong nag-inspire sa inyo bilang designers. Pero yung mga disenyo na iba-iba kasi yung disenyo ninyo eh. Iba-iba bang hinuhugutan ninyong inspirasyon dyan? Sa'yo na uli, yeah. Sa'yo na uli, Mai. And then we go to May.
Yes. Iba-iba talaga hugot niyan.
Talaga? I am so curious because, it's totally out of my, world, accessories and fashion. So, may hugot ang bawat piraso?
Yes. So, you really can force me to create in one night. It can take me 2 days or 3 days. But, I'm happy to say na medyo mabilis naman pala ako under pressure. But at first, our first year, I do collections.
Kasi maramihan yun, maramihan.
Yung big collections or, by seasonal siya. And then I started reading the market and the demographic. We dwelled inside Manila's demographic. So we found out we switched to 2 pieces or 3 designs per week, especially this pandemic. Na people tend to buy things depending on what's the news tonight. That's our reading. That's just us. That's just our research. When something's bad on the news tomorrow, it affects them. So the question is, how do we bring happiness? How do we bring cheer? Is this right now? We have to bring this out. So from planning it monthly, trimester before pandemic, it quickly switched to planning it weekly by weekly.
Okay.
Until naging parang almost like 2 days. Ano ba yung next week natin? What are we going to make? Anong basa natin sa sa mga nagmamahal sa Boho Manila, ano bang kailangan nila, anong kailangan nilang makita ngayong pandemic. But of course, it's different for international markets. So we try to separate it. The Boho Manila and our concentrate talaga, Ellen, is of course our Filipino market. No?
That's right.
Of course, the balance of the Filipino market and the international magkaiba yon. So he helps me with that. He helps me delegate.
The king.
Think about, yes.
Ang sarap naman, parang ano lang, pa-advice lang pala si The King Just kidding.
Minsan ganun, pa-advice lang. Pero he does all the beads there. I still make it kahit we get production, a high production for the week. I still make the center beads. We also bake it. Itong mga nasa gitna. Hindi siya kita.
May baking pala, no? Sa process, no?
Maybe this one.
Oh, wow. Look at
one
that.
Of the middle, still bake it. I do it myself, and he drills each of it every weekend. Before we deliver to our partisans on Tuesday or Monday.
Wow.
So,
I am...
Hindi lang siya advice.
Handyman, ano ba? Craftsman din. Oh, that's so interesting to know. So, the details there are actually, galing talaga sa kamay ninyo yan.
Everything. There's a soul of the both of us there. So, hindi lang siya advice. Driver pa namin siya sa Boho Manila.
Okay, but I am surprised and I admire the hands-on involvement of the two of you, no? As designers and owners of the brand. Okay, May, sabi mo nga kanina, yung bawat isang yan binibake at ikaw ang nagdi-design, and it's an extra challenge for you to even respond to the respective personal choices, no, of your customers. Hindi ba? Again, meron ka bang pinagugutan ng mga disenyo aside from, what's the wish of the customers?
Well, we have flower inspirations. Most especially for the bespoke accessories.
Yeah.
So we call it cold porcelain, right? And then for each of the piece that we make, you can either take inspiration or you can either choose from flower inspirations like sampaguita. We also have inspiration from magnolias, white lilies, and then the recent design that I did was the 3-petal flower. Not much of not much taking from any flower that's really existing, but I really want something that only has 3 petals.
Yeah.
The process with Mirth and Yift, I want to talk about the cold porcelain because we really make it from scratch.
Wow.
The process is a very, very tedious one, very long. Maybe we start with conceptualizing a particular piece, and then later on expanding it into like having a tiara, having a comb, having a crown, and then a hair slide. And then recently we have the hair vine. So these things, they all take so much time, so much preparation, plus the fact that we really want the material to have the perfect consistency that we need for this particular product.
Yeah.
So we also do not use any molds. We meaning myself. So I do not use any mold or any pattern. So everything is being done or sculpted in freestyle. As far as the cold porcelain pieces are concerned. So now you're flashing actually not just the cold porcelain, but you're seeing the hand-carved mother of pearl flower earrings. And then the rings, this is our new category as well, gold-plated silver. I'm from Bulacan. So Mirth and Yift is a Manila-based brand, but I am from Bulacan. So we engage local artisans in Bulacan into making our rings and pendants.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah. So there.
Bulaklak. Bulaklak ang inspiration. And I was just looking at this pair, and it looks like no two items are alike. No, no two items are alike, and that's really how you can say na mukhang talagang handcrafted at walang molde, hindi ba? All right, inspiration ay bulaklak because it's a very feminine design, I guess, no? At ang inspirasyon ay para magmukha talagang feminine ang magsusuot nito, hindi ba? Thank you so much for those sharings, no? Meron lang muna tayong maikling break, no? And then we will go back to you at pag-uusapan natin ng ibang anggulo naman ng inyong mga businesses at ng inyong brands. And of course, yung mga designs ninyo sa Boho and sa Mirth and Yift, no? Okay, magbabalik po tayong muli, mga kaibigan, pagkatapos ng break na ito.
With Pass Job, di lang mag-apply ang pwede mong gawin. Pwede ka rin mag-refer ng friend for a chance to get paid. That's right! Pass a Job rewards you for connecting employers to the right candidates. So apply, refer, get paid with Pass a Job. Hassle maghanap ng trabaho, pero sa app na to, lagi kang panalo. Nakatulong ka na, may reward ka pa. Sali ka na! Download the app to pass a job, help a friend, get a reward.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Ayan, ha, nakita mo
Ano
nag-break
tayo?
lang, ha? Ayan, nag-break lang, biglang naging feminine na akong bigla.
So nice! Looks nice on you.
Ayan, hindi ba? Okay, kailangan, ayan, no?
Nice!
Ayan.
Kahit hindi
Okay.
na tumagilid, kita siya.
Ay, oo nga eh. Sabi nga ni Mai, 'di ba? Ito yung mga sumisigaw. Accessories, hindi ba, Mai?
Flip to nude, di ba? Ang ganda.
Oo, mukha naman kasing gaan ng Skyflakes. Mukhang kaya naman natin in the next
Gold.
30
Dapat
minutes.
ngayon.
Okay, mga business owners, kayo yan, ano, mga entrepreneurs, dumaan sa mga pagsubok, pero ngayon, nadidiscover na ang strengths of the brands that you finally created and you finally gave birth to. Ano ang pinaka-proud na aspeto ng inyong pagiging entrepreneurs, no? Ang pwede ninyong i-share sa amin?
Pinaka-proud na aspect.
A proud moment. Or yung kung ano man yung ginagawa nyo ngayon na sa tingin ninyo nagbibigay ng it's worth it moment sa inyo. Simulan na sa'yo, May. Total, nag-mention ka na kanina nito eh. Yung what's
Okay.
fulfilling? What's fulfilling? Yeah.
So I'm a sole prop for Mirth and Yift, and I really started it. Like I said, like I told you, participating in private trunk shows and whatnot. But there was one private show that we joined in. I think back in 2019, a client messaged me and asked if we can join a conference for medical practitioners in a hotel. So there's really not much exposure in terms of people who would really buy the product, right?
Yeah.
But we're always game in participating in things like that. Whenever someone would ask if you can join this and join that, I would always say yes. I mean, don't usually say no to anything, even if there's really not much balik.
Right.
So yeah, we said okay, it's a type of like event for their company. We said yes, it's in a hotel, medical practitioners. There would be like international attendees, foreign attendees who would be there. And then to my surprise, one of the participants was Rustans. So it was the time, 2019 was the time when we started entering retail and finally stopped joining bazaars and truck shows. So we ventured into retail. I think so, because like I told you, like I shared a while ago, I've been with the beauty industry for quite a while. Most of my brands are in that particular store. So for me, it's a proud moment because I am not entering as an employee of a particular brand, but I am entering my brand in that department store. And then later on, it also opened doors for us to be present in like Zalora, and then later on Manila Fame. And then also, as you have flashed a while ago, some of key celebrities have also worn Mirth and Yift, even during 2018, and then a couple of beauty queens as well. And then when we launched the bridal accessories again, that's another proud moment for me because
Very nice.
we create
Bagong anak.
the material, I sculpt the flowers, turn it into like a headpiece like this one,
Wow.
and just
Gusto
having
niyo
to
uling
play with
magpakasal?
materials, with colors, and also hearing conversations online on
Yeah,
Instagram.
that's right.
Those things are,
Right.
just flows.
That's so alam mo ako naman sa aking mga naririnig na kapag nakaririnig ako ng ganito no sa mga nakakausap kong entrepreneurs, talagang nakakataba ng puso because you don't want to see entrepreneurs failing, no? At least from my end, no? I love seeing entrepreneurs really flourishing and being successful, and that's also what I do sa kabilang buhay ko naman. Sa other life ko, no? Aside from NEGOSSENTIALS bilang owner ng isang advertising agency, tumutulong din ako sa mga brands sa pag-build ng kanilang mga respective businesses, hindi ba? All right, King and Mike, kayo ano ang proud moment ninyo? Although kanina na mention mo na nga no, yung lang madaanan mo lang yung constant na pagkakamali and finally ma-discover mo na where you want to be and what brand you wanna own, hindi ba? Proud moment na yon. But that was like what, 3-4 years ago. I'm sure day by day meron kayong mga proud moments. Pa-share naman yung mga good moments na yan sa amin.
Actually, Ellen, gusto kong marinig kung ano yung proud moment niya.
So far, sa akin, I think 3 proud moments.
Wow,
So,
okay.
the
Very
first-
specific.
Yeah. So the first one is yung design ni Mai after manalo ni Catriona Gray. So we called that Catriona and it was Filipino inspired. And that was the first time na mataas yung sales namin from starting the brand. And yun na nga yung
Nice.
sinabi ni Mai na
It's a big
nakita
break.
niyo na kung ano yung essence ng brand. Because mostly I just leave it to her kung ano yung
Right.
gusto niya and I support her. Just na gusto niya
Yeah.
gawin. Second was when we hired our artisan mothers. So parang ang ganda kasi ng feeling na nakapagbigay ka ng trabaho sa iba na nangangailangan. So definitely that's a very proud moment for us na maging instead of being employees, employers na.
Emotional siya talaga. Alam, we had so much presentations for sa mga international buyers namin. But siya talaga, umiiyak pa rin siya until na every time, 100%.
Yeah. And
May pangatlo pa, hinihintay ko yung third.
Yung third for me is actually yung recent fame na sinalihan namin wherein na-validate ng international community na yung designs ng life ko is something really good. Something that they would be interested in
Nagiging MMA.
featuring.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Talaga ba? At ako naman ay nagiging proud din sa naririnig ko sa inyo. Dahil kahit paano yung nakaka-relate din ako sa sentiments ng mga entrepreneurs at kung paano binubuhay yung brand na hindi dati nag-i-exist, di ba? I'm single but probably a brand is the nearest I can get to giving birth. But anyway, too personal, sorry viewers. Nakikinig ako dito sa conversation namin ng mga mother of pearls, di ba? So, anyway, speaking of that, you cater to the international market na, hindi ba? Tiyaga, sikap, consistency, and of course, commitment sa business that you entered, na-expose na ang ating mga produkto sa ibang bansa, hindi ba? Ano yung make-up of ano yung gawa or materials na ginagamit ninyo that you showcase to our market? I mean, to local and international market. Meron ba kayong specific na material? Kanina na-mention mo na yung porcelain, hindi ba, May, no? Oo. ano yung elaborate mo nga yung material na yon. What's so special about it? And if you could just share kung itong material na to is really crucial in defining the output, of Mirth.
Cold porcelain is air dry clay. So we really don't bake this particular material. So it dries on itself, and you can find lots of recipes online about cold porcelain. There are really lots. I mean, it's not something patented to us or not something that only us would create.
Okay.
But as far as our products are concerned, there is a specific consistency that I try to achieve in
Okay.
order for me to have the particular output na hindi siya, ano tawag dito, na makinis siya, and at the same time, it can take the shape of the flower so perfectly you would think it came from a mold, but it really did not. So,
yan ba walang magkakaparehong bulaklak yan? Yung,
no,
head?
even the sizes, wala kang makikita na magkamuka because I sculpt it one by one. And there's a particular consistency because it's really hard to work with clay or cold porcelain itself because you don't have any other process to assist the curing process, only air drying it. And
At
then you
time
also
lang.
you also think about like hindi siya dapat magkaroon ng dirt or whatever. So the process of from start to finish, mas marami pang process in between.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Nice. And we think baking a cupcake is already a challenge. This kind of baking is a totally different story, ladies and gentlemen. King and Mai, ano naman yung grabe, ang daming parts ng inyong mga output, yung mga products niyo. It's practically a work of art. Anong special dyan? Anong meron dyan sa mga bawat piece of your Boho Manila product?
Well, each piece, everything is a story. The brand is really built in a very strong story. So the pieces should have, I call it nga cultural cohesiveness. So it should come from the wives of fishermen, the capiz shells, sourcing it from Turkey, and it's possible now because of the internet, diba? But that makes it so wonderful. Na just like Manila, diba? It's a melting pot of different cultures. So why not put it in this design? Why do we have to focus in this one? This is Boho Manila. This is Bohemian Manila.
Right.
It's not Filipino Manila. It's Boho Manila.
That's right.
It has all pieces should be there,
That's true.
But then it gets challenging because of sourcing. But that's my challenge naman. Now I have to come up with different designs to be able to provide food on the table of our artisans. Dahil nga tagal ngayon. But that's it. But that makes it more beautiful. Each design that comes out every week or per month, there's a story. May pagod, may pawis kada linggo.
Yeah, ganun pala yung pakiramdam. So, kapag suot mo ang isang Mirth product at isang Boho product, you're not just wearing a pair of accessories or pair of earrings, no? If we know the story and it's out there, it's shared out there, we get to appreciate more, what's being put behind every piece. And it's so impressive and it's so touching. In fact, sabay-sabay na tayong
Actually, Ellen,
sentimental.
I'd like to say something, Ellen. It's wonderful what May is doing, Boho Manila is doing, and so many fashion brands out there. It's not just about profit. And I think the fashion culture is going there now. It has to have a story. It needs to have a heart. Iba na diba? Sinasabi nga nila, iba na ngayon ang panahon. And we are happy na yung panahon na to, it's opening people to awareness. So, like, even, H&M, diba? They're, nawawala na yung hyper fashion nila.
Yeah.
And,
So it's not about the quantity anymore, ano?
no.
Kung if you will own some products, there has to be some meaning behind those products, especially if something that
Yes.
you wear or you attach to your body, hindi ba?
That's right.
Magandang, alam mo na galing sa kamay ni Mai at sa kamay ni May yan. And the rest of the artisan team, hindi ba? And you know, na pinag-isipan, nilagyan ng puso. It's so touching to hear these things from you guys. And
That's
and
the future
yeah.
of fashion.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're getting more appreciation of the products that these two brands are putting out there, ano? Kasi hindi lang ito basta disenyo. Everybody can design, but not everybody can put the heart in the design, no? The heart, effort, and the expertise, the passion, naku, lahat na yata, no? Kasi the details alone, hindi ba? The details alone will require you to put a lot of things there. Okay, dalawang brands na talagang ang puso ay nilalagay sa bawat piraso ng bawat piraso ng bawat piraso. Because there's a little piece in that piece that creates, di ba? Ganun siya, no? Kapag sinili po yung detalye, ang dami pang piraso or detalye dun sa loob ng bawat piece ninyo. Kayo yung dalawang brands na nagre-represent niyan, no? So you're not just businessmen. You are I don't know what you would call yourself. You are passionate businessmen and designers. Ano ang inyong masasabi or ma-share sa mga negosyanteng nanonood sa atin ngayon? Iba-ibang uri yan, ano? Merong mga nagsisimula, merong nag-fail na, merong nag-iisip paano uli bumangon, merong nakastuck sa kanilang lugar, hindi alam paano gumalaw. Iba-ibang profiles yan, hindi ba? Meron namang successful na pero gusto pang mag-expand, ano ba ang next step or next phase para sa kanila? Ano ang inyong top of mind na inyong mai-share sa kanila? Simulan natin ulit kay May. May, mag-share ka naman dyan ng iyong wisdom and experience.
Okay. I think for business owners who are starting out, I consider Mirth and Yift and myself as people who are just starting out as well. So siguro for those who are just like me, starting out into, building their own brand or their own business, there are definitely a lot of challenges, especially the times that we have right now. But I think importante that we always show up, no matter, show up. And whoever it is that you're talking to, whether it's a client or whether it's a buyer or whether it's like organizations that help you, organizations that you want to help. So all of these things around, all of these people, all of these entities around you, you need to show up to them every time. So ang daming problema, yes. Maybe die hard ako of the quote na try and try until you make it, right? And I think all of us business owners are like that. We just try and try until we find that perfect combo or that perfect balance into our business. And it doesn't stop there. There will definitely be more hurdles and more challenges, as you have always mentioned during the show. And yeah, I think it's important we always show up no matter what.
Ang ganda nung show up. I don't hear that all the time. But yeah, there's a book of the father of Bill Gates that it's titled yata na Show Up More.
Kasi syempre, beside the point na yung like the financials and all that, lahat naman tayo,
given na yun, no?
There's a certain threshold na kaya natin for those things. But on top of those things, I think what matters to a business is that your values and you show up.
And I'm guessing yung show up hindi lang yung literal na nagpakita ka, but be there when the business needs you, your mind, your soul, your hands, and be there, no? Huwag kang tumalikod. Yun yung show up, eh. The bigger definition of that, huwag kang tumalikod, be there, hindi ba? Stay committed, I guess, is another way of putting it. But that's very, very nice. If you want to create something, don't be absent. Don't be invisible. Para saan pa, hindi ba? That's very nice. That's a very nice, very practical sharing, and very doable, of course. Hindi ba? At least on experience yan.
It's,
Hindi lang yan nabasa sa libro.
especially ngayong panahon na to.
Especially ngayong panahon na to, which is also a very good opportunity for us to sharpen our skills as business people, hindi ba? Kapag sinubo ka pag pinagtibay ka ng pagsubok, gumagaling ka talaga dyan. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very good takeaway from this discussion. At it's also the value of Negossentials as a show, no? We get to talk to the people behind the businesses, no? Straight from their mouths, straight from their experiences, yung kanilang mga na-share dito sa show na ito. King, King, and of course, Mai, no? Kayo naman. Mag-share na, kasi may King tayo dito. Okay. So, ano ang i-share ninyo sa ating nagsisimula, nag-fail na, gusto pang sumubok uli, nag-iisip, yung mga negosyante natin diyan. Anong pwede ninyong i-share sa kanila?
From where I can say I've been in this industry for a long time. I mean, but there are just 3 things that's working out well for the both of us. That's one is take that step. That one step you have to take that. If you don't think it's gonna happen to you.
Gumalaw ka. Okay, take a step. Okay.
Number 2, it's cliche. You know, when I was starting 2018, siguro mga June, July.
Yeah.
I kept reading this and then yung have vision, have goals for the brand. You know, why do I need all these? Ba't kailangan pang isipan yun? Alam ko naman kung anong gusto ko di ba? But now it's clear to me, you really have to have that when you want. If you took that step now, your homework is, and do never forget, write down, list it down your vision and your goals. Because that's going to take you far. If you don't have that, I don't know.
You'll get lost, no? You'll get lost in the wilderness of the business of the industry or the business world, hindi ba?
Yes, so it's your backbone, the vision and the goals. And number 3 is to have a rock solid foundation with the people you work with.
Okay.
You know, even how small they are to how big the people you're talking to, respect. And for your artisans and for the people, kung wala ka man, di ba? Kahit si ate na kasambahay nyo, yung tumutulong sa yung gumawa. Build that rock solid foundation. And let them know, just like what Mabel mentioned, that whatever happens, you are going to show up. If they're not, if they don't feel the same way, ipapakita sa iyo yun. At bibigyan ka ng tao na pareho and clear vision as you have. Those 3 things are golden to the both of us.
Nakaka-touch naman itong naririnig ko because, sometimes we have to hear some cliches, no? Being true and being, real, no? Nai-experience talaga ng totoong tao, totoong kwento, hindi ba? All right. Show up, step up. Laging ganyan. Gumalaw ka. Always one step forward. Maliit yan o malaki, always one step forward. Don't stay still, hindi ba? Otherwise, para saan pa, hindi ba? And have that foundation. Kung sino yung solid na, kung gano'n ka-solid yung iyong vision at yung goals, gano'n din ka-solid kasi yung mag-share sa'yo nun no? Yung mga tao magsisimula with you, magiging solid din, hindi ba? Okay, medyo hindi naman off topic. Tatalon ako ng konting topic. Kasi kanina ko pa ito gustong itanong sa inyo. Kababaihan tayo pero nandito si King, joining us in a conversation about fashion, beauty, accessories, hindi ba? Beautifying and feeling good, looking good, hindi ba? Mayroon bang lugar para sa men sa mga kalalakihan. Hindi ba? You do your research, you study your market, and you're really deeply into this. Meron ba kayong nakikitang lugar para sa mga kalalakihan sa inyong mga respective businesses? Simulan natin sa iyo nga, Mai. Yung mga bulaklak ba? Ano ba to? Meron ba tayong market na nakikita sa, because as you said, iba na ang panahon ngayon, no? Marami na ring mga considerations on genders, and we're becoming more and more neutral now, especially in the fashion industry. May ano ang iyong point of view dyan?
Pili yung anak ko sa kanya.
Sige.
For me, yes, definitely. Like you mentioned, yeah, nagiging more neutral na yung mga pagsusuot. It's maybe not in the Philippines yet.
Not yet. Yun ang tingin mo. Not yet in the Philippines. Okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's getting more accepted, especially with the models that we have as celebrities and such. Pero if you look at, let's say, the recent Met Gala, meron doon na
marami.
lalaki
Hindi lang isa.
Yeah, and a couple of guys, like, kasi we're into this particular sport, and one of our heroes sa sport na yun was wearing a dress under his suit, which is you don't usually see, but you can see it now. And this guy is not particularly leaning to a different, but he's straight, but he's wearing open fashion. So I definitely see in the future that more people, even the straights, will be into the fashion of women. It's up to us, I guess, to the designers to integrate them into the design as well.
That's nice. That's nice to hear, no? Because that will speak a lot about what you stand for also as a brand, and yung flexibility mo rin as a designer. How about you, May? Anong point of view mo dito sa tanong ko na ito or sa discussion na ito?
That's an interesting question, Ellen, especially for a bridal brand like us. But apart from mother of pearl, made in with brass accents, and then our cold porcelain hair pieces, we are also venturing into gold-plated silver. Like I said, we engage local artisans in Bulacan to help us with our line of gold-plated silver. So we started with statement pendants, and then we are now also venturing into real gold for our studs to complete the assortment of the bridal lineup. So we're going to launch very soon our studs and rings. So in these category for gold-plated silver and real gold, then I see some potential for products that are for men. So we are very much aware that, well, for example, for bridal, men would want to have like personalized cufflinks. So that's in my head, but I'm prioritizing, of course, all the newness in terms of the tiaras and crowns, because right now only Mirth and Yift is in this category. So I want to savor that particular period of time when we can own this particular category of gold porcelain bespoke pieces. But yeah, definitely we are open into doing like products for men on cufflinks, rings, maybe like studs also just for one ear, things like that. So there's potential, but definitely the timeline may not be set in the near future, because right now our eyes, our mind, our heart, it's all set into making these bespoke pieces for the bride or for women, if not the bride, diba? So yeah.
That gives me hope.
Your question.
Yes, of course. You just shared your points of view on a topic that's probably not often discussed, accessorizing men. That doesn't mean, which does not mean.
Madami na ngayon nun.
Exactly, which doesn't mean that we're making them less men, because men wear pink now.
And they really like personal items, personalized items.
Exactly. And times have changed, hindi ba? The Korean culture has been really popular, and we know that a lot of their men don't shy away from exploring different fashion statements, including wearing earrings or really big necklaces and diba, statement accessories. And I'm sure the younger ones would be open to doing that. So it's good that you're also open to that idea, hindi ba? Okay, this is our time to. I know you've already talked about your brands, no, the stories behind your brands and the hard work that you put in every piece that you come up with, no, in your product lines. Pero kung meron kayong gustong i-highlight na i-promote, no, or i-invite, no, sa ating mga sa ating mga manonood, this is your time to do that. Do you have anything that we can look forward to, that we should yung aabangan namin? Meron ba kayong special na offerings or launches in the coming months or so? Please state those now. King and Mai, please do the honors.
Well, for us, we would like to invite you all to follow us on Instagram at Boho MNL. And like Mai said, we come up with different products every week. So if you don't want to, and we do this in limited runs only. So if you don't want to miss out on a particular product, please follow us, and you can also check out our website.
What do we expect for the coming months, especially now that naman November and December is like a countrywide special time of the year? Meron ba kayong special launches or special products that you're making just for this season?
Well, there will
Or
be
did
more.
they just give you an idea?
Well, then definitely there will be more gift sets. But as he mentioned, it's every week. So you can't just wait for us in this certain season. You have to catch up every week.
Yeah.
Because every week is like Christmas to Boho Manila.
Yeah.
I see. So talagang special yung trato nyo sa bawat linggo na yan, ha? Hindi, that's really becoming a model for you. All right, okay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. And Mirth, is there anything that we can look forward to? Maybe something special that you want to promote online?
Yeah, again, very timely. We just launched the new designs for bespoke bridal pieces on our website. We just concluded our annual sale. We only do once a year sale, only on September. We don't do holiday sale actually for Mirth and Yift. Very, very minimal. Maybe last year when we did an October promo where 100% of the proceeds went to a particular organization. But for this year, the focus of Q4 for Mirth and Yift is really back to Mother of Pearl, because we just finished doing the new designs for the bespoke bridal pieces. So in the coming months, hopefully November up to December, we will be relaunching our gold-plated silver Mother of Pearl with rose quartz and then another stone variation. But it will be in a format that's totally different. What you have is made of mother of pearl and has brass accents, right? The earring that you're wearing.
Yes.
But we launched a couple of months ago gold-plated silver setting for mother of pearl, and then we added a rose quartz drop. Wow. And we didn't even reach launching it on the website. So only on our stories, then we sold it out.
Nabili na agad.
So we're coming back for more by November, December. And then we're featuring it in a detachable format. So now you can wear your piece 3 ways, as a flower stud, like the one you're wearing. But you can remove the stud and just wear a moissanite stud, like a normal normal girl would, normal woman would wear on an everyday wear.
Okay.
And then if you want to go glam, I don't have it with me. It's in my other cabinet, but it has like a rose quartz drop that's also detachable.
Anong
So
tawag dyan? 3-in-1.
we're putting it back. Hopefully, it gets to the website na. Not only sa stories namin, but we're coming back for more, a rose quartz, and then something white, because we really love white. Most of our products are white, so it's gonna go all white for one of the designs. So I guess yon. And then for bridal, then we are going to do a little bit more experimenting with gold.
Okay.
A lot of brides would ask us for gold or gold themed series or accessories. So we wanna try to do more of that. A lot, maybe, yeah. Most of the brides that inquired to us for Q1 2022, they want something gold inspired. Maybe it's a
Wow. So much to look forward to. Hindi ba? Parang pareho kayong aabangan yung mga social media pages niyo kasi every week merong bago. Yung isa naman ang daming mga bagong ideas din, hindi ba? All right, it's dinner time. Just kidding, just kidding. Tapos na ang ating discussion and I would have to say, Bitin,
Bitin.
talaga pagpapaganda, masarap pag-usapan, hindi ba? Bitin, but of course, you have your social media platforms to still share your stories, ideas. If you want to create more conversations there, please do that because that's a platform that's available to everyone. Thank you very much sa inyong Mai, and of course,
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much.
Boho Manila.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat sa inyong oras. Huwag kayong umalis kasi gusto ko nakikita pa ng audience natin ng inyong mga suot-suot na sample work ninyo sa Boho Manila. And of course, May Samson, Lalata of Mirth and Yift. Hindi ba? Ang brand to watch out kayong dalawa. Hindi ba? Or brands to watch out kayong dalawa. Boho Manila and Mirth and Yift. There's so much stories that you just shared behind your brands. And for sure, marami pang mararating itong mga brands na ito. Maraming salamat sa inyo, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us on another Wednesday dito sa NEGOSSENTIALS. At before we close, of course, gusto lang naming pasalamatan lahat ng mga collaborators who are behind the show NEGOSSENTIALS dito sa The Boulder Channel, and for sponsorships and collaborations in our succeeding episodes. Please just contact us, no? Kung kayo ay may businesses or brands that you want to feature here, email us at boulderchannelph@gmail.com. And of course, follow us also in our social media pages, The Boulder Channel. NEGOSSENTIALS po ay nag-i-air alternately with Legal Life. Ang show po ni Attorney Ange Medina tuwing Wednesday, alternately with NEGOSSENTIALS. After naman po ng show natin ngayon, susunod ang Curve TV with Architect Patch at 7:30. So mga kasosyo, araw-araw po tayong nagnenegosyo, araw-araw po tayong staying committed to our businesses, ano? Kaya bawat araw walang bibitaw. Ang aking wish sa inyo ay more negosyo, more trabaho, at more dreams to come true day after day para sa ating lahat. My name again is Ellen Samano, and you've just watched another episode of NEGOSSENTIALS, your collaborative negosyo kasosyo show dito lamang sa The Boulder Channel. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Stay safe. And of course, have a good dinner. Have a good evening, everybody. Thank you again, King, Mai, and May.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.